What General Mkhwanazi said, Chairperson, on the 6th of July, 2025, is not evidence, Chairperson, in a technical.
Then why are we here? Are we here for gossiping?
We didn't come here to play. We came here ready.
Tensions flared in Parliament. MPs from across the political spectrum weren't having it after the legal team claimed that what General Mkhwanazi presented is not evidence.
Of course, Chairperson, I'm saying this with the greatest of respect. What General Mkhwanazi said, Chairperson, on the 6th of July, 2025, is not evidence, Chairperson, in a technical sense. And of course, one would need a legal person to go around speaking to people who will be able to corroborate what Lieutenant General Mkhwanazi said. And of course, as you can imagine, Chairperson, the committee, cannot do that. And of course, you need, sworn statements from witnesses drafted and so on and so on. So that's the kind of work we think will be taking place over the next 2 to 3 weeks, Chairperson. But if you were to say, what is our firm or concrete proposal, Chairperson, is that the draft terms of reference be circulated, and of course, members or even different political parties can comment on them, we firm them up. We have a meeting where they are considered. Of course, consider means the committee may either adopt or not adopt them. I'm not sure the Chairperson if
we are not saying that you must wait for the.
MK Party's Honorable Skhosana didn't mince his words. He fired back, saying, "We are not here to gossip." General Mkhwanazi attached actual evidence to his statements. He also expressed his deep disappointment over the absence of Parliament's chief legal advisor during such a critical session.
Again, Chair, in our joint sitting, the chief legal advisor is not here even today. Now, for me, it's like, I'm not sure, maybe it's the chair of the Justice Committee knows why he's not here. I'm not sure, but the issue is that the chief legal advisor, again, is not here. And we've raised that in the joint sitting. And for me, it's disturbing that in this serious meeting where we are told there's legal advice, but the guy who's leading them is not here. Or the lady who's leading them is not here. And the question is why, Chair? Next time this thing must not happen. If they want to work with us, and they should not, guide us, like our own members have already said, that what Mkhwanazi said is not evidence, it's disturbing. Then why are we here? Are we here for gossiping? No, we are not here for that. Mkhwanazi presented, he attached evidence in that press statement, and we are going to deal with that here. Thank you, Chair.
Then came EFF President Julius Malema. He was crystal clear, "We are not here to play." He slammed the legal team's remarks as dismissive and undermining, stressing the Parliament came ready to do the work.
A very important proposal made by Honorable Mateis. Just give us the person who must send the proposals to. It's as simple as that. And then the proposals by end of Friday, midday, then they are closing. But if you give us a person now who will submit while it's at here, because we've got those things. We didn't come here to play. We came here ready. And I don't know what is this remark that General Mkhwanazi is not what he presented is not evidence. I don't know where does that arise, because it doesn't arise at all. We're just trying to get an advice on how those things can be dealt with. General Mkhwanazi, you can't say what he presented is not evidence. We'll deal with that. We're still dealing with terms of reference. We can't start by saying General Mkhwanazi, what he said is not evidence. That's very dismissive. Right at the beginning, we're starting on a wrong footing. So please, when people are asked, especially support staff, they must not enter into the terrain. They must just give us technical advice and leave the rest to us. Because we're not going to live here being part of a remark that says what Mkhwanazi said is not evidence. Thanks, Chief.
And they weren't alone. More members of parliament stood up in unity, defending the integrity of Mkhwanazi's presentation and pushing back hard against what they felt was legal arrogance. With growing scrutiny over crime and policing, this back and forth shows just how heated and high stakes the political space is becoming. Subscribe for more raw political moments. This is Heads Up SA. No filters, just facts. Enjoy the debate.
Safe to say that I was also equally very disturbed to hear that Mkhwanazi's revelations actually are not evidence. I think that was actually defeating the purpose of this session. And my second concern is the absence of the chief legal advisor, because for me, this is a critical start of this process of investigation. So for me, it is very, very crucial that we start from a solid foundation, solid legal foundation as well. So I am raising my concern that the chief legal advisor is not here to ensure that we actually have a smooth take-off, as it were, of the processes and the functions of this committee. Thank you.
Okay.
The Chief Legal Advisor of Parliament is not part of the Justice Committee. They are in the office of the Speaker, but I think the proposal may be, given the nature of the issues we ought to deal with, we prefer that the Chief Legal Advisor be deployed to the work we're going to be doing to assist the committee, of course, without sounding as though that we don't take serious the legal advisors that are here, but they can work as a team being led by the chief legal advisor. I think I want to also second that as when we undergo this process of submissions and inputs on the terms of reference and the program, at least by next week, if we were to set a time frame of Friday, at least by next week, Tuesday, we must have been able to sit a meeting, even if it's virtual as proposed, to deal with two issues: the terms of reference and the program of the committee. I'm sure by now, Chair, when we leave here, you would have been able to establish your own management committee that is going to be led by you to deal with some of the technical, deep, detailed issues, so that when we come to a broader committee meeting, at least there is work that has been done through your office and your technical team. Thank you very much, Chair.
Yeah. The part that has been said by the guy from legal about what is evidence and what is not evidence is subjective. Let's not dwell on it. No, I'm saying it is subjective on his part. He can't decide for us what is evidence and what is not evidence. That's what I'm saying, Honorable Skhosana. Yeah. It's unfortunate that it has been said here. He can't say it even before we agree on the terms of reference. The terms of reference will be the one that tell us that this is evidence or it is not evidence.